Hi, my name is Claire Engler, and 10 years ago on October 25th, when I was 2 years old, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. My immune system had attacked the cells in my pancreas that produce insulin. Over a few weeks, I was very thirsty, going to the bathroom a lot, losing weight, and generally feeling terrible. I was literally starving to death because my body couldn't convert my food into energy. It's nothing that could have been prevented, and there is no cure. I won't get rid of it by eating healthy or exercising a lot, although those things are very important. No one with type 1 diabetes will. In those 10 years, I've done about 25,000 finger sticks, or about 7 a day to check my blood sugar. I've been using an insulin pump most of that time. I have a needle that stays in me all the time, and I have to change it every 3 days. If I didn't use an insulin pump, I would have to do about 4 shots a day, or about 15,000 shots so far. Every time I eat, I have to give myself insulin, and I figure out how much insulin to give myself based on the grams of carbohydrates in my food. Without insulin, I would be very sick within hours and probably die within days. Over time, I could end up with diabetes complications, but instead I work hard every single day to manage my diabetes. I love that I'm alive and healthy and can play soccer, flute, and saxophone. I love hanging out with my friends and going to camps during the summer. When I grow up, I want to be an engineer so I can design devices to help other kids with disabilities and diseases to live a more normal life. Diabetes doesn't stop me from doing anything. Without test strips to check my blood sugar, insulin so my body can use food for energy, medical equipment and supplies, friends, family, teachers who understand diabetes and can help me when I need it, I would not be able to do any of these things. I would not have a future to look forward to. I am one of the lucky ones. There are many people with diabetes who aren't as fortunate as me. They struggle with the lack of test strips, insulin, proper medical equipment, or they aren't close to doctors and don't know how to manage their disease. This is happening every day to people all over the world. In some regions in Africa, 7 out of 8 children with diabetes die before they're even diagnosed due to lack of education and access to medical care. In larger cities in Africa, the life expectancy of a child with diabetes is around 20 years. In more rural parts, it's less than 1 year. In honor of my 10 years living with type 1 diabetes, I want to raise money for an organization, Life for a Child, that is dedicated to saving the lives of children with diabetes in low-income countries. For about $1 a day, a little more or less depending on the local needs, a child can be supported. That's $365 to give a child another year of life.